More and more people are doing dry January. But what does a reduction in drinking actually do for your health?
So, first of all, alcohol is toxic. Our bodies have evolved to metabolize alcohol, but it's still harmful for pretty much every organ system.
The first thing you may notice with a reduction in drinking or cutting alcohol out entirely, sleep quality and energy levels.
So, some of the most immediate term impacts that you're going to see is changes in sleep. So, even with drinking reductions, we have seen associated improvements in sleep quality, sleep duration, sleep frequency.
Alcohol, a sedative, might help you get to sleep, but it interferes with your REM sleep, and as your alcohol level drops, you may experience increased wakefulness.
You'll see also corresponding improvements in energy levels, and some of that is independent from the sleep, but also, sleep has a lot of impact on our energy levels.
Long term, reducing alcohol intake or cutting it entirely has a whole host of health benefits.
Basically, every place that alcohol touches, we're going to see improvements in health.
A reduction in drinking could lead to some weight loss due to the reduction in empty calories and can help alleviate even more serious health issues.
Alcohol is tied to increased cancer risk, so you're going to potentially have a reduced risk of those cancers.
According to the CDC, binge drinking, which they define as having 4 drinks for women or 5 drinks for men on a single occasion, or heavy drinking, which is defined as 8 drinks per week for women or 15 per week for men, can lead to heart disease and liver disease and affect your immune system.
Alcohol actually also suppresses our immune system, so potentially people who are immunocompromised might see better immune responses going forward.
Another place you'll feel the impact, your wallet. Even a drink or two per night at home can add up to thousands of dollars per year. But sustaining a reduction in alcohol intake can be difficult, especially after general awareness around events like Dry January ends and invitations to happy hour return.
Dry January does give us that really nice reason for not drinking, right? So we don't have to think about it, we just say it's Dry January.
Witkowitz notes, sometimes people use alcohol to reduce social anxiety in situations, hence its ubiquitous nature at parties.
So I don't want to downplay the fact that people report having fun when they drink. I like to encourage people to, really think about their other reasons of why they've liked reducing or why they've stopped drinking. Like, what improvements has it made in your life or in your relationship with alcohol or your relationship with others?
The NIH recommends a few things too. Set goals for yourself and keep track of how much you drink. Avoid activities or places that can be triggers, and make a plan to handle urges. Lastly, if you don't want to drink, have a response ready beforehand to say no.
We sometimes slip up, or sometimes go back, or sometimes we're drawn back for some whatever reason. But I really like to think of it as on a continuum, and any change we make is a positive change towards drinking less or not drinking at all.
However, if you have a dependence on alcohol or experience withdrawal when trying to reduce or quit, consult your doctor for a plan of action.
I always recommend to people that if you're a regular daily heavy drinker and you need alcohol to get through the day, then definitely consult with a doctor about reducing your drinking.
For the PBS NewsHour, I'm Tim McPhillips.